Hey bub, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
Welcome back to the X-Centric Collector channel. I'm Talent, the X-Centric Collector, and today we're going to be carrying on with the Nemesis BAF Wave with Fabian Cortez, one of the first Acolytes. Let's get into it.
Cerebro online.
Cerebro, pull up file Fabian Cortez, Nemesis BAF Wave 2025.
Accessing file. Fabian Cortez, Nemesis Build-A-Figure Wave 2025. Retail price, $24.99. Accessories, alternate hands, flame effects, Nemesis left leg.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Fabian Cortez from the Nemesis BAF Wave. Once again, he comes in the new compact window packaging. I'm only going to be able to say that for the rest of this wave because I'm pretty sure this is going to be the new packaging going forward, at least for the next several years. Either way, I'm digging it. He comes with a pair of alternate hands, a pair of fire effects, and I'm not sure if those actually reflect his powers, but either way, I'm happy to get some more power effects. He also comes with the Nemesis left leg Build-A-Figure piece. Like I said, we're back to windows on the packaging so we can actually see what we're getting in the box. And we have beautiful artwork on the sides and the back. There's also a blurb on the back that reads, Fabian Cortez, once a founding member of the Acolytes, betrays Magneto and makes him an enemy of both his former leader and the X-Men. This is a figure I have always wanted and questioned if I would ever get one. Today, that question has been answered. Let's take a look at Fabian Cortez out of the package. Here's the man, or the weasel, with the most 90s haircut, perhaps short of maybe Bishop, in the X-Men lore. We have Fabian Cortez, the first of the Acolytes. Look at that. An incredible head sculpt. This outfit with the purple, the red, and the yellow. I always love the Acolytes outfits. They're just striking. And then he's got a cape, a purple cape to kind of copy his favorite person in the universe, Magneto, his master. He's got some pretty good articulation. I think he's going to be limited here. Yeah, he can't look up too much because of the ponytail. I know the ponytail just pops out, but I don't see a reason to take it out. We have an ab crunch. Oh yeah, lots of ab crunch, forwards and backwards. We got a waist swivel. He has double jointed elbows and upper arm swivel. He has the wrist bend and swivel. Oh, he's got not too much head tilt. And then down to the legs, we have the upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, and like, oh, there we go. This one's not so stiff. A lot of these figures have been stiff coming out of the package. He's got his ankle rocker back and forth. So, yep. Look at that. Lots of possibilities. Oh, here's a big one. Does it have a boot swivel? Yes, there's a boot swivel under there. Look at that. If you were wondering, he does have a boot swivel. These boots are some soft plastic. They kind of go up. So wherever the cut is for the swivel, it covers it up. That's nice. And those boots just look fantastic. Yeah, he's looking good. Articulation's really good. I'm happy with him. I hope we get more Acolytes. I really do. He came with a pair of alternate hands. You can see we got one fisted in there real quick, and then one kind of reaching out, grabbing. He has an alternate fisted hand if you don't want the reaching out, grabbing one. And what looks like a hand that can hold, well, whatever you want to put in there, a gun or staff, a knife to stab you in the back, because that is the kind of guy he is. I'd imagine a knife to stab somebody in the back would be good. And for that hand, it does have this one bends that way. And I think that's good for gun hands. It's good for sword hands. It is not good for putting your hand up to your temple though. So bear that in mind, Hasbro, going forwards. When you're making an Xavier, don't have one of these types of swivels. He also came with 2 power effects, which are very nice. We've gotten these before, but these to me look more translucent than the other sort of fire fist effects we've gotten. You can plug that right on here. Now, I don't know if this is indicative to his power, because as you're going to see later in the episode, Fabian Cortez pretty much just superpowers people up, as far as I know. I mean, it's been a while since I've read anything or seen him in anything, so you know, maybe he does have some sort of energy projection, but we're about to find that out. Let's get into a little more history of Fabian Cortez, the first Acolyte. I'll stab you in the back.
Fabian Cortez, first appearance, The X-Men #1, October 1991. Created by Chris Claremont, writer, Jim Lee, artist.
Fabian Cortez first appeared in X-Men #1 in 1991, created by the masters Chris Claremont and Jim Lee. Fabian, who is thought to be royalty from Spain, organized the original Acolytes, who pledged themselves to Magneto and his cause. In that storyline, he begins manipulating Magneto into combat with humanity and the X-Men, which leads to the destruction of Asteroid M and the deaths of the other Acolytes, including his own sister. Since his initial appearance in X-Men #1, he has made many appearances in books over the years, and he appeared in the 90s X-Men animated series, which is where I first saw him. He always came across as a weasel to me, but his power to amplify other mutants' powers and make them dependent on him was intriguing. Let's check out these interesting powers and abilities.
Powers and abilities. Ability to manipulate the powers of mutants, granting power amplification and nullification. Energy absorption.
His main power is his ability to manipulate the powers of others. This allows him to amplify or nullify any given power, as well as the ability to absorb their energy. He also possesses a healing factor, so broken bones or damaged organs can rapidly be healed. He is also an experienced leader and martial artist. Let's see how those powers rank on the grid. Cerebro, please pull up the power grid.
Accessing power grid. Analyzing subject.
You can find these grids on marvel.fandom.com, as well as on the backs of various Marvel trading cards. Our first category is Strength. He's at a 2, normal human strength. His powers don't grant him any boost in strength, so he's just as strong as a normal person. Next up is Intelligence, another 2. He has an average IQ. Maybe if he were smarter, he wouldn't have lost control of the Acolytes, or at the very least, not try and mess with his master. That didn't work out so well. Next up is Speed. This is his 3rd straight 2, average human speed. He won't be outrunning the X-Men anytime soon, so lucky for him, he can fight. Which brings us to the next category, Fighting ability. He's at a 4, world heavyweight champ level. He has extensive training in martial arts, so he's capable of going toe-to-toe with most opponents. Our next category is Durability. Yet another 2. He takes damage like any other human being. However, he can siphon energy from others that will allow him to rapidly heal most damage taken. Moving on to Agility. He's embarrassingly at a 1. He is below average, making him clumsy. And it actually fits his character, being a clumsy, weaselly worm. I find that funny for someone who can fight really good. Somebody who can fight and is clumsy, that's a bit of a contradiction, but there you have it. And our final category, Energy Blast. He's at a 3, the energy equivalent of a laser. I honestly don't remember seeing him ever use any sort of energy blast. Perhaps the energy he absorbs or gives to others is emanating from him, and that's sort of the energy projection, but I'm not too sure. Let me know in the comments if you're aware of him using any sort of energy blast. But overall, looking at his stats, he's fairly average and a bit clumsy, but he can fight, and despite all that, his power does make him incredibly dangerous because he can increase his teammates' powers to super deadly levels and decrease or even nullify the powers of his opponents. I would love if he made a return in X-Men '97 because seeing him in the original animated series was awesome. Speaking of X-Men 97, Cerebro, let him know.
Be sure to check out X-Men 97 Reactions with Talent. Don't forget to subscribe.
Please do definitely check out my X-Men 97 reactions or my other reactions. I've been watching Daredevil and Legion, so go check those out. I got a lot more coming soon, so join me going forwards for all these awesome reaction videos. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Every click goes a long way to helping the channel, and I greatly appreciate every one of you. That's all for this one. I'm Talent the X-Centric Collector, reminding you, keep collecting. And until next time, Excelsior!